Piss.
Piss. Well, is that the fucking Abita shit? Yeah, you don't drink anything from Louisiana because you become a racist. And, hi guys.
On that note,
Paul here.
Joshua.
ManiacsMeat podcast.
Old style.
Trashy Tuesday. I think we're going right in. I think we can do the howling later for Werewolf Wednesday because Tuesday becomes first. Becomes first? Comes first.
I came first. I was the firstborn.
It's hard for me to come when I'm not bottom. You know
Definitely
what I mean?
top myself.
Yeah. I'm a prostate massager myself. Anyway, we're doing the NECRO files. Not Necrophiles. NECRO files. This is from 1997.
I can't believe you even own a copy.
1997, the NECRO files. A cannibal. Cheers.
Cheers.
A cannibal rapist rises from the grave as a flesh-eating zombie sex maniac. 2 cops in Seattle. A satanic cult and flying demon fetus try to stop the lust-crazed ghoul before he can kill again. What's wrong with my voice?
I don't know, but my beard tastes like a wet cat.
Yeah, I've been there. Anyway, tagline. The only files worthy of an X. Director by Mac Jassel. Runtime is 72 minutes. Type of a movie, monster zombie splatter. Of course, year date is 1997. And there's a man who put a rating on here. Dan's rating.
Oh, Dan. Vega Dan.
I think he's one of the ones from the Drunken Yinzers, which I got Blood Freak.
Drunken Yinzers.
We're going to have to actually use this as the, that remake versus original. They remade Blood Freak.
Nice.
So we're going to have to do that for the remake.
That looks fun.
Yeah, hopefully. And I had him sign it, too.
A Dracula on drugs.
Yes, I had them sign it. So that's Dan. And that's the other guy. Jim, I think.
Jim.
They're from Pittsburgh.
Noise.
So, yep, so noise. So, Dan gives this film, and I'm very ashamed at Dan by this. Spoiler alert. He only gave it a 3 out of 10. So, let's start talking about the NECRO files and go.
It is just pure mid-90s cheese. You can tell by the era, just by the way everyone's dressed. Mm-hmm. The Smashing Pumpkins t-shirts and the hemp necklaces everyone's wearing, as well as the nice, beautiful khaki pants, or cargo pants, I'm sorry.
It really does take you back in time, doesn't it?
It really does. I felt like I was like listening to Limp Bizkit again and shit and watching TRL.
I like the fact that it took me back to my teens. Oh, like... It probably took him back to diapers, but it took me back to my older teens.
I was a preteen then.
I was already getting laid.
Oh my god, you wore.
Yeah.
I was jerking off to Tyra Banks porn.
Oh fuck, October Rust came out in 96. This is 97. October Rust got me laid.
That's a win there, man.
Look at that.
But no, really.
October Rust showed that big, tall, and ugly was actually sexy.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? And Typo Negative did a lot for people like me.
I was short, fat.
Ginger.
Ginger.
So basically, yeah. So there is a serial rapist going around. 2 cops are trying to find him.
And he has. I just want to say about the body count. He has like 200 plus.
Yeah.
Like, how did that?
Didn't even try to happen. And, like, he apparently he brutalized every single one of them.
Yeah, butchered them. Except for one.
Yeah.
And one girl got away and she was pregnant.
And the one cop's daughter is the one that got raped and killed, too. The fat cop's daughter. So he had, like, and the weirdest thing is, the greatest thing, no matter how horrible this shit goes in this cop's life, every reaction is like, oh, geez, God, man, really?
Really?
I mean, it's pretty bad. There's 2 cops. The one cop blows the guy's brain out of him because he couldn't handle it anymore. That makes him kind of fucked up in the brain, so he starts doing drugs to kind of like deal with the fact that he's fucked up, which is making him worse and worse and worse and worse. So it's really weird because it's that kind of crooked cop, actually, but he's still killing the guys he's getting drugs from, too, so he's still doing his job. Actually, he's doing a better job than most police guys because he actually kills the motherfuckers. But the whole time, this satanic cult brings back the zombie from the dead, and he starts killing people again and raping them to death, and they have to figure out what the fuck's going on. And it's kind of spastic, I think the word is, because it at first, when you really don't look at the film, it seems like kind of everywhere at the same time, but there actually is a unified chord that runs through the movie. But if you don't pay attention really quick, it's all over the place. It's spastic. And then, of course, the two people that were sad that they resurrected the demon try to resurrect a counter demon to fight the other demon, flying babies.
Let's just stop and rewind a bit how they resurrected the demon. So, yes, not. Anyway, so they sacrifice a baby, which at this time is one of those water babies from the KB toys.
The thing is, like, why would you show it?
I just feel like you didn't have to.
Because the crying, when you pull the baby out initially, that first pull crying is all you needed.
Well, I like how they carried it all the way through the graveyard. You watch them walking, and it's silent until they actually reach in the bag and pull the baby out. I kind of feel like the baby would have been kicking.
No, but look, you're pretty sick. You're killing a fucking baby but you didn't need to show it because you ruined the illusion that it's a baby. You know what I mean? Like, now it's obviously a doll.
So they kill the baby.
Mm-hmm.
They bury the baby. Then they pee on the baby.
Yeah. With massive penises.
Huge.
Like
John Holmes.
Yeah.
Wieners.
Yeah. John Holmes would blush when he saw this.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, it's just...
But all of a sudden, this monster zombie rises out of the grave, grabs the cult leader's dick, and rips it the hell off. I mean, like, they don't let any of this ever... One of your fucking VHS hell friends kind of bothers me right now. But... Because I bought some VHSs off of them.
Oh.
Resurrected.
All right.
And Snow Beast.
All right.
But they don't... They're the modern... they're the equivalent. Actually, no. What happened was... Let me go... Shall I go off on a tangent?
Go for it.
You know how modern horror fans can't do anything with their brains because most of them are feeble retards and need everything shown and explained to them or they can't get it? These are the guys who weren't filmmakers at the time that were known, but now they're known. Because they don't fucking let anything slide. They show absolutely everything. I wouldn't say absolutely everything because there's a couple times where I did want to see something and they didn't show it.
I thought it was weird for that because I kind of feel like you showed this but didn't show that.
Yeah. I think that might have been editing and time constraints and stuff like that. But in the late 90s, when I was young, dumb, and full of cum, that was exactly the same time that these people were doing these films, and I think they are the filmmakers that are still festering around the world today, showing people too much of shit, shutting off their brain capacity to actually make good films without showing all the gore and stuff. Because honestly, I'm not impressed that you can show a woman getting her head sliced, her throat sliced, and then off, and then the spinal cord cut, and then her head comes off, and then when you fuck in the ass, blood keeps on shooting out until it turns into cum. You know, you'd think I'd be impressed by that, but I'm not. I really am not, because it's bullshit. And most of the stuff that they show, there's a GIF. You know these jiffies that the people put everywhere, the GIFs. It was a feeble limb of a tree up in the tree, like I have out here, right? There was a woman tied to the woman or man, it doesn't matter. You're all human pieces of shit. The ankles were tied to the ground, and their hands or whatever were tied to this branch up in the tree. So they cut the rope. The branch flew up, and they exploded like, and blood went everywhere. You know what? That wouldn't actually happen. You would go, and you would just hang there, and it would be really shitty. Now, if they put it on their neck, it would be a slow and painful struggle to survive. And if you wanted to show all that, that would bring atmosphere and sorrow and pain into the film, and people would care more about the character when they die.
Flavoring.
Yes. But just showing a big splat of nothingness with CGI, by the way, which looks garbage.
Ugh.
You know what? Anyone who made that film, you should be. I don't care who it is. You should just all die. I'm just sick of it.
I agree.
Yeah. Now I'm sure It 1 and 2 weren't that bad, and I'm not saying that was a bad film because I haven't watched it and I won't watch it because I don't want to watch it. But he watched it. He didn't like it. He loved it.
What movie was it?
It 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
he
the
told
remakes.
me. Yeah, he told me it's better than Ghostbusters.
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Nothing's ever better than Ghostbusters. But it is a horror film.
But it wasn't done as poorly as some of these other.
It was great.
Yes.
The remakes was this is what kills me, and this is where you know Hollywood. Certain people have fucked up in their life that a remake is actually better than the original. That should never be.
Yeah, fucked up in their life. That's this guy.
That's where you know Stephen King fucked up and literally said, I don't know what he said. I don't give a fuck what he said. But even like Tim Curry, after he sat there for countless hours getting makeup on and doing these 2-part series movies and editing and all this bullshit, when he literally sat and watched the movie and goes, "This is it?
This is it." Well, the ending sucked.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I didn't mind it. I like the original It. I had no problem with. Tim Curry made it the best film ever.
Tim Curry sells it. If it wasn't,
but regardless, the ending sucks.
Yeah.
And would you rather have it the book version or the regular version?
I can't compare notes. I've never read the book.
Well, the book, they actually pass her around and bang the shit out of her, and that's kid porn.
Oh my god!
Like Stephen King writes
Stephen King
writes kid porn. Can you live with that? Because that's a fact.
That's
instead of, you remember when they passed around the inhaler? They passed around her.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
I didn't know if this was a fact.
Are we doing this right now?
We're going down that slope.
I like the originals. However, I fucking hate the ending.
The ending was terrible because I feel like you okay. I feel like with the originals,
you know how we do the Bigfoot thing. We like the Bigfoot thing. The great John Green, which hopefully I don't know. I think he's still alive. He's about dead.
Yeah, he's dead now. If we fucking ever talk about him.
Well, he's gonna be dead now. Yeah, we
curse everybody.
We curse everybody we talk about. So that makes sense. Remember Dickie Miller?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Died 2 days later.
Yeah, Julie Adams.
A lot.
Yeah,
there was someone else. There's a couple others.
But he's like, I don't appreciate explaining a question with a question, and that is exactly what the ending of It does. It explains a question with a question. Like, give me something more meaty to substantial to kind of go on, and I think It too. What I don't know. Let's see what you say about the ending
of the original.
Yes,
I was just disappointed the fact that we sat up and built this whole thing up for just to be a fucking alien.
Yeah,
not even a cool alien. It looked like shit.
Yeah,
it was like a spider monkey.
It was like a spider. Like it was a spider. Lame. But why did they pull a baby out of it?
I don't know. And you know another thing I don't like too. I just want to talk about Stephen King terrible films and terrible endings. Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher is horrible.
That ending was garbage. Mm-hmm. Literally garbage.
I consider the whole film garbage.
It had moments. I'm a little biased. I like Jason.
I actually the weirdest thing about Dreamcatcher I like was the beginning, where I think Dreamcatcher is the film that I'm thinking about is where all the animals start running.
Yeah.
And they go, why is this happening?
Yeah.
That to me, like, that's the coolest thing ever because, like, when you see like the wolves and coyotes and shit running right past you, you're like, well, they're not running from us. What the fuck are they running from? That's pretty creepy.
I think the best Stephen King film... Wow, we're really getting off fucking topic here, but...
well, that's your fault.
That's okay. Is The Mist.
The Mist is I'll tell you what, God damn, if you want to laugh out loud ending to a film, watch The Mist. Yeah. It is the funniest thing. I still get cracked up every time I watch it.
That was one of the better Stephen King endings.
And apparently I got shit for laughing at it.
It's hilarious.
Apparently it's not supposed to be funny. It is laugh out loud hysteric.
I like the monsters, but I love when they actually venture out and get in the car and start driving. See all these giant fucking
I really
beasts,
don't like a lot of the monsters because it has that pitch black feel. Not pitch black, but is it like that Starship Troopers? Like the big like I'm a
No, they're not bugs.
Like, well, near the end, it's got this weird kind of big thing and stuff like that.
They have like tentacles coming out of the stomach.
But it's got this there's randomly a big. Actually, the book's pretty crazy.
I read the book.
Yeah.
I don't read a lot of Stephen King because I don't like it.
Well, there's like dinosaurs and shit in the mist.
Well, that's what I thought it was originally, because I thought the up at Arrowhead Project is they opened up a fucking dimension and all the shit came through.
Well, it came through, but they're trying to say it's a dimension to hell or something like that.
I mean, I don't know. I've been to hell. It doesn't look anything like that.
No.
I also been to Hell, Michigan.
I was gonna say you've never been to Hell, Michigan.
No, but it's very cold out here.
I'm going to Hell, Michigan, and I'm gonna get ice cream in hell.
Oh.
Yes.
I bet hell freezes over this winter.
It will. It probably will. Yeah, but, fuck all that stuff anyway, mainstream garbage. And the Stand book I prefer because I like the girl that's in it. Because remember Just Shoot Me, the TV show? The daughter?
Yeah.
The ugly daughter?
Yeah.
So cute.
She's in the stand?
So she's in the Stand.
I never saw the Stand.
It's Miranda, I think her name is, whatever. The daughter from Just Shoot Me. She's so ugly cute, stupid. She only takes it in the ass because she wants to keep her virginity in the book. In the book, he's a child pornographer and serial anal rapist. I'm liking Stephen King more and more that I hear about him. But she only takes it in the ass in the book because she wants to keep her virginity. And if that would have been in the movie, I would have really, really appreciated that because I wanted to see her take something in the ass and see her facial expression. I want you to give me what it looks like when you get fucked in the ass. In the camera. I was gonna say, I need a weird porn director to do the Stand. I can see what.
You know who would be defending all this? Mike.
Mike
would be like, Stephen King.
Yeah, he would
Christine.
Talk, I remember Christine. I have Christine socks. He does. He has It socks and Christine socks, I think. Because he left his It socks in the hotel room when we were in Kentucky, and I grabbed them and I put them in the beer box. I said, "You left your socks."
Oh my God! Can't leave the socks.
Can't leave the It socks.
Let's get back to the fucking movie.
What movie?
NECRO
Files from 1997.
So they pee on the baby.
They pee on the dead baby.
The guy comes up and pulls the rectal penis.
Yes.
Erect penis from the gentleman's groin.
Yes.
And
then all hell ensues. And so we have an undead. So the original serial rapist is back from the dead and immortal because he is a demon. And I love it because then he just finds random people to rape with this horse dick.
Oh God.
And the thing is, it's basically a zombie outfit with a white, huge phallus stapled onto it.
It's the whole zombie's rotting except for his dick.
It's a perfect white, right from the fucking store phallus. I love the fact that the one scene is that the stereotypical a couple doing that. You like this bitch? Yeah, I like this. You like this bitch? Tying the bitch up, tying her up, and this and this and this. However, he never rips the piece of latex away from her pussy, from her panty line.
He stuffs it in her butt.
Yeah. To really actually show her being raped, but I love it. It's because she's all tied up, she can't go anywhere, and he's like, and he starts fucking her and stuff.
I love it. Right before that scene, he just walks out in the open out of the woods and goes, and you see his wiener go, and it's huge too. It's up here.
He smells. The funny thing is, if you ever watch the Bigfoot Redwoods Bigfoot clip, where they are making a porn in a RV. And apparently something's outside watching them. And they videotape this thing from the outside, the giant Bigfoot running away, but this fucking white thing just slapping around like this while he runs it away. It reminds me of that a little bit.
Do you think Bigfoot has a red rock, or do you think he's got a normal man phallus?
I think he's just got this big, long, white dick that comes out of a sheath. You know what I mean?
Do you think he unsheathed it himself? Like he actually has a thing.
Like a sword.
Yeah.
On to the conquest. Conquest, great film. Better than Conan, fuck you. And anyway, so that happens, and then of course there's a camper dispute where she doesn't want to give it up, So he walks away. He takes it anyway. He comes back, shoots the guy, doesn't do anything. This and that, back and forth, with some cops, some craziness, and some poor acting. Anyway, what is it? And then it rounds up, basically, they're in Seattle, which I've been to Seattle. It's kind of a shitty place, but, you know, it was probably nicer in the 1990s. And he tracks down, the one guy's doing drug deals. And the one cop realizes he's doing drugs the whole time. He's fucking crazy. He finds this... Oh, actually, the weirdest thing, what happens first, is the guy survives, runs onto the road, and says, there's a demon, it's crazy, you gotta help me, the whole deal. He's like pleading to the cop. The cop's like, you must be on drugs! Give me your drugs, you fucking asshole! And then he's basically just shoots and stomps this fucking guy to death because he wants the drugs that he's on. So, the good cop, fat cop, ends up finding the zombie dude, kills the zombie dude, managed to do this amazing feat. The drug cop comes in, and he's like, and he basically said, I found it. I found the guy. I killed the guy. He was a demon. He's crazy. And of course that triggers the fucking drug guy to basically say, what the fuck are you talking about? This and that. Give me your drugs. And he just kills that guy too, and then goes on a fucking killing spree, and that's the end of the film.
You forgot the most important part of this whole fucking film.
I'm sorry, I did. I touched on the flying baby.
You touched on it.
I touched
this
on it.
This thing is literally an old vintage baby doll, spray painted white, that hangs off a fucking fishing trunk. And it literally sounds just like that.
Yeah.
And it's literally the funniest thing. I literally burst out laughing when it's like I saw this little hand come out. I was like, and it started flying around the graveyard, chasing people and stuff.
No, it took that film to a whole nother level of trash.
That's where I kind of felt like they were getting bored with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, let's just have a flying baby. There's a dude with a fishing pole running around like...
Oh, he is running around. Because that's the other counter demon to kill the other demon. So the other demon's killing this one. He's doing this one. And it's just... It's crazy. It's crazy. So, overall, Necrophiles 1997. Give me your thoughts and opinions.
I thought it was for starters, I have to admire anyone that makes a movie. It's a passion of mine. So the fact you put this movie out already, you have my respect.
No, absolutely.
You know, absolutely. And it seems to be gaining. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you looked on YouTube, but there's actually a remake of the film.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody already remade the movie. It used toys and puppets. But it's like legit though.
I forgot to touch on a very important point.
Okay, go ahead.
The abundance of nudity at the beginning of the film.
Yes.
Sold me immediately.
Yes.
And that's what...
And she was good looking too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
she really was.
Hot.
And honestly, if she was that age, she's still probably pretty good now.
Yeah, she was well in her at least mid-20s.
And you know, well, I'm pretty fucking fantastic now, so she must be pretty good too. But it kept me from turning the film off. Mm-hmm. And because I didn't, the next you know, like you said, someone just put a whole bucket of fucking guts on her, and he was playing with it, and it just got better and better and weirder and weirder and weirder, and it was a fucking fantastic.
Yeah, hands down. Like I said, I admire the fact he made a movie, but the fact that, I mean, like, you had fun doing it. You can tell there was fun. You can tell the script was really, actually, if you realistically, the script was really well played.
No,
you know, the storyline.
Yeah.
And, surprisingly, the score wasn't too bad either.
No, I liked it all. Yeah. I liked the whole movie as a whole.
It actually was surprisingly good, though it is literally a cringy cheese fest, and it's probably hands down the worst film we've ever talked about.
This is the trashiest film we were ever...
This is the trashiest.
Now, I have a threesome of Gorgasm, Gorotica, and Gorehor that we will do on the channel for Trashy Tuesdays. But I think next, to continue this little... buy from Dan of the Drunken Yinzers, I think we should do next is Satan's Storyboard. Yeah, Satan's Story Time.
Yeah, I never saw it, but fucking we'll do it.
Satan's Storybook. I have that. It's
Satan's Storybooks. You sign me up.
It's an anthology where three different films amidst Satan having a fucking crisis.
This sounds fun already.
But after that, I do think we should get into the trio that I have of Gorotica, Gorehor, and Gorothica, or whatever it's called, Gorgasm, because they look pretty trashy too.
I love trashy movies.
Well, this one's the king right now.
Right now, it holds the crown.
This one holds the crown for trash. But now I hope I hope the ones that I have that I just mentioned actually could beat this one.
Can I score this? No.
No. It's your turn to score.
So.
And you have to do as a regular film fan.
As a regular,
with trash. Do we do a regular horror?
We're going to this round because I have a lot to say about this.
Do you have like a regular film, a horror film, and a trash?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Regular fan, average bandwagon Friday 13th fan.
Okay, a regular horror fan.
It's definitely a 2. It has those. I honestly, unless you're into this culture, it's garbage.
You won't even get it.
It's like a home movie.
Yeah,
literally, it's a home movie.
I love the fact when it pans, it doesn't pan. It goes, like that's the pan. Like it's great.
But as like if you're into trash films and like this is your forte, hands down, easily an 8. You know, I'm gonna go high with it. Just for the fact you made the movie.
You think you're going high?
Yeah. Well, no, I think I am because you lost me a little bit with the baby and shit coming out.
No, that made it.
But it was funny.
Yeah.
It really sealed it in. But like, it's just it marinated with it.
It's trauma with no money.
It is trauma. I'm actually surprised trauma never picked this up.
I'm
surprised. I don't know if Lloyd even knows about it. But realistically, it's probably wow. But, I mean, it's fun, though. It's a fun movie. It keeps you entertained. Because when I first started watching, I go, some of these films are hard to watch.
Yes.
But, like, once the nudity and then the over-excessive amount of organs laying on this girl, and then the fact the killer in the beginning looks like Sideshow Bob, wearing a bucket head mask.
Trying to be a
metalhead. With a swastika made a marker on his mask.
Mm-hmm.
What was the point of the swastika, even? Because he wasn't racist.
Because it's that whole Charlie Manson thing.
Okay. So, anyway... It was fun. It sucked me in, and I'm at this point. I literally say it was a train accident. It was a train wreck. It was one of those things where you saw an accident, but I can't turn away.
It came together perfectly.
It came together, but I can't turn away because I want to keep seeing how this transpires. And the more bizarre it gets, the more it goes. All right, so now we have people peeing on dead babies, and the baby coming back. I got to keep going. Where's this going?
Yeah,
I keep feeding me, and I'm taking it all in. I'm like, this is me. So I mean, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 as a diehard horror fan.
Yes, I'm gonna go a 1.5 I think on the overall
I kind of thought it was generous to 2.
I think you were a little bit generous. I would think I'm being generous with 1.5. I was gonna go 1 but no, so a 1.75 overall for the regular moviegoer. You know what I mean? Like the one that gives a fuck that Saw 6 came out or fucking Wrong Turn 17.
You know who you fucking are.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You're all pathetic and I hate you. But for trashy, and I'm gonna say like there's a lot of hard. See, the thing is, I don't know if this is a good score. See, we should be like the major movie fans, the horror fans, and then the trashy horror fans. I think there's a whole different demographic.
You could go for days with that.
You know what I mean? Because so the regular movie goer fan bullshit, I know, I like horror. I've heard of Freddy. You know what I mean? Like he was on that Friday the 13th things, right? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I hate most of you people. But 1.5 trash 9. Simple 9. I'm going 9. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This has to be one of the best trash films. This makes Alien Dead and Evil Clutch look like MGM Studio Pictures. Yeah. This is pure trash.
There's no exaggeration, literally.
It is fucking fantastic.
Literally.
The only thing that I can say that I like more than this as far as trash goes is Roadkill Last Days of John Austin by Jim Van Bieber. A 14-minute train ride to hell, and I love it. But that's a 10. And this one is a 9 because honestly, I think it went a little bit too long. If this was a shorter film, it might have got a 9.5 or a 10.
Yeah, there was a lot of unnecessary time, really. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because a lot of low-budget filmmakers make their shit too long. And it is true.
I think they're trying to fit that criteria of a typical, Hollywood budget
7,
film.
Whatever.
So they're just filming with a lot of...
If this would have came in at 60 minutes, I think this film would have been a lot better.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. Cut a lot of that
Well, you could cut that up, but also cut out a lot of the cops just sitting there drinking coffee.
Yeah, a lot of the just
There's
random
a lot
bullshit.
of there's a lot of the Ford Tempo
Well,
just driving around.
the one time, the Ford Tempo was driving around, but they were just sitting at the dock. Remember, for like 5 minutes for
just
no
sitting
reason.
there drinking coffee. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta call. They throw the coffee out and drive away. Like that was just stuff they didn't need. But I mean, you know what it is.
Yeah, but honestly, so 1.75 and an 8.5 overall for the NECRO files. And definitely check it out.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Check it out. NECRO Files, 1997. It's free. It won't hurt you to watch it. And please give us your thoughts and opinions.
Is a cult following to this because there's a lot of bands that put up music videos for this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's bands. There's, like I said, they have the remake someone made.
I got to watch it.
It's called NECRO Files 3000.
NECRO Files 3000. It sounds like one of Rob Zombie's fucking brothers' sons' fucking bands.
No, it's better than any video they've ever put out.
Not Power Man 5000.
Power Man 5000. But yeah, check it out. That's fun. I've been Paul.
And I've been Josh from the ManiacsMeat podcast. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tink. Watch that finger. It's coming. Right up the butt.